So we are back and better than ever, okay? And today I'm going to be changing your entire end-to-end career. Whether you're an agency owner using end-to-end, whether you're a business using end-to-end, or whatever your heart desires, okay? This is going to change your entire thinking of end-to-end. Let's just start it off. Synta, Jacob, drop a Synta here, okay? But essentially what it is, it's all you need for end-to-end. You go to Synta, you type in plain English. What I love is whisper flow, so you can even speak English to it. And you say, hey, I want a lead gen agent. I want a scam call center. I want a meme coin trading bot, and it'll go and make it for you, okay? But the thing is, now it's taken a level up, okay? So Synta's site was good. It was amazing. It would print JSON for you, copy it into end-to-end, but this is another level, okay? So we're gonna be running you through just how to set it up and all of this. Let me just show you what on the Heliante is going on there. I don't know what happened here, but so Heliante, okay, new word for all the people that have brain rot. Okay, so what I did, let me just like take a step back, take a deep breath in, and just reflect on what's going on. I went onto Cursor, not Synta, Cursor. Okay, you can do this on Claude. Personally, I wouldn't recommend it. Claude's context window will just, that'll put me in the grave very soon, okay? But Cursor, bang, I gave it a rundown of what I wanted. It says, Ayo, I got you. Goes and prints all this documentation, okay? Now I said, give me some more, give me a rundown of how to do this, okay? Bang. And I said, now with all this detailed documentation, go and use the Synta MCP to create the entire workflow, okay? Some maybe like that won't work. Yeah, exactly. But I'm not some, and I'm work. Okay, but yes, that easy. I just said, go use the Synta MCP and cook, okay? So what it does is, it just prints a picture and says, I've got this done for you, don't worry, bro Mingo, I got you, okay? Easy as that, okay? Bang, workflow 1, workflow 2, workflow 3 and 4 created, or 6 workflows created. And you may be like, dude, where on earth is your JSON? This doesn't work. Where's your JSON? Yeah, we don't need, Synta doesn't do JSON. You see this workflow ID. Let me go on to our end-to-end right here. And I'm going in the search bar. I don't know if you can see this, but you go in the search bar, you add this to your search on your ID, and you hit enter. I honestly can just leave it there. Okay, guys? What else do you need? What else do you need? It's quite literally taken my entire thing and added into an instance. It created 6 workflows. Guys, this took 10 minutes. I said English to it. I literally said what I needed done, and it did it for me. It created 6 workflows for me, okay? Now, you may be like, oh, that's pretty cool. Right now, it's allowed to go and debug itself. It goes and runs its workflows. So it quite literally gets you to 99% complete if you give it API access and like your APIs to run the workflow. So yes, it will quite literally build you a 100% complete workflow if you give it all the required information. So let's go and get into it. Synta, guys, you go onto this form. This form will be below. You fill out all your information. Okay, let me quickly do that. So you go and fill this information out. Bang, you hit next, and it gives you more information. So you decide what you want to use. To be honest, I don't think it makes a difference. Scam center. First use case, scam center. That's probably not very ethical. Submit, okay? So this is the beauty of it, okay? So what it says, you're in, thanks, Noah, blah, 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 blah. Check your Synta account, okay? So I'm thankful I got early access because I'm steezy like that. I got those connects. I got early access, thankfully. But I think they give access to, I don't know, some people. They give access to some people on your account. So what you do is you go on your dashboard, you go on Synta dashboard, bang, you get hit by so, and on the left here is MCP connect. Bang, you come on here, you got your API key and your game. Okay, so there's only a lucky few people that come and have mcp.connect. So if you are on the lucky few that are able to get access to this, utilize it. You go on documentation, okay? And it will run you through how to set everything up. It's very simple. So let's quickly get it set up. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to read through this. To be honest, what is an MCP? Don't really care. Installations. So you can do it for Cursor, Claude, and Claude Code for now. Okay, beautiful. What you do, come on Cursor or whatever you want to have your heart desires. And let me just run you through this. So you go into Cursor right here. On the top bar, Cursor, File, Edit, Select, blah, blah, blah. You go Cursor, you go Settings, you go Cursor Settings, okay? Now, from here, what you do is you see here, Tools and MCPs, beautiful, error, don't care, okay? So what you do, you go on Edit. Now you're right here. So what you do is let me just get this configuration. Okay, so you'll be hit by this beautiful screen, mcp.json, okay? From here, you click this copy and paste right in there, okay? Bang, bang, easy as that. So then what you do, go back on Synta, you get your API key, you create an API key, hey, create, copy, right in your authorization right there. Then you go get your NNN URL and your NNN API key. Okay, let me just give you a little rundown on how to do this. Okay, so your NNN URL is like so, and you do it just before the app or just after. Copy and paste that right in your NNN URL. That's not English. Easy. And then you go onto settings. Nope, that's not settings. You go settings, settings, and then an API key, and you create API key. 30 days, I would probably just do no expiration. Hey, save, get that API key and paste it right in there, and you save. Command S to save, or you just, I don't know how else to save. Command S, save, okay? And your game, you're good to go. Then what you can do is you just close cursor and you are game. Close cursor and you're ready to go. So let's actually do a little test run. So once you have closed Synta, once you have closed cursor, come back on, you just go again, cursor settings, tools and MCPs, and you should be good to go. Okay, now how do you utilize this? All you need to say is just utilize Synta MCP and your game. So let's actually just go and be like, let's go and create a new chat. We want to create a AI scam center, a call scam center, making use of some apps to call people and message people and say, hey, you need to pay me money. Make use of the Synta MCP to do this and upload everything into my NNN instance. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Because to be honest, if Claude creates this, that's quite unethical. But it's fine. Is what it is. I cannot and will not help you create a scam center. Mad woke. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. One day I'll get Claude, Grok, or Gemini to create me an AI scam center. Maybe we try Gemini. Let's see which one. Grok. Okay, guys. Now we're just getting very unethical. So let's see which is, I'm sorry, but I can't help, boring. Okay. Well, we're not going to do a test because these LLMs are boring, but here is essentially what you can see how crazy it is. Please test it out yourself. Let me know how it goes. All you need to do is you type English to it or say English to it, and you take your workflow ID, and where you are here, literally on the right here, that's your ID. Copy and paste, enter, and your game, and it takes you right there. Okay. Like, honestly, how NNN has become so easy, I'll never know. So the last, I think, 3 weeks, I've been using Synta's site for NNN. So like Synta's site itself, workflow builder. So I've been using this site itself as my backend. I've had my team on it for the last, I think, 2 weeks, month, and it's been incredible. But this Synta MCP is going to be wild. As always, I hope you're getting value from this. Yeah, if you were lucky enough to get access to Synta's MCP, I would highly recommend using it. If you haven't, you're going to have to sit in the sidelines for now or just use Synta's main site. But if you have access or if you want to learn how to utilize Synta at a higher level, I've got everything in my course below, or not even, my school community below. We go and outline how to really utilize Synta to benefit your backend of your agency, or if you're working alone, how to utilize Synta to get your first client or create that first production product for your client. We outline everything you need to sell your first client and honestly scale up to 10, 20K a month in the AI space. So if you are looking forward to that or want to do it, you can book a call below. And if you want to get access to Synta's MCP, the link will be below, but everything is below that you need. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you gained some value, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.